The man picks up the dragon head knife, quickly slashing at the suckling pig on the table. The knife is sliced through the mouth of the pig, and then around the body of the pig. The little suckling pig is instantly separated from the flesh and bones. The blade cuts through the mouth of the pig again, and the amazing thing is, the oil on the knife was swallowed by the dragon's mouth. Then the man grabbed the pig's leg and yanked it. The pig was split in two. Everyone in the audience clapped their hands in amazement. Yi is a famous chef in the village. He is not only a good cook, he's also a very good knife maker. But today, something happened. It turned out to be the village chief's birthday party. The whole village came to congratulate him. He had even cooked his best dish. But after the villagers ate a few bites, they started to vomit and diarrhea. They all fell to the ground. The scene was in chaos. How could this happen? Yi thought back carefully. I remembered the salt that my apprentice had brought. There must be something wrong with the salt. He was so angry that he beat his apprentice up. This was clearly a setup, but he couldn't explain what had happened. The village elders expelled him from the village. The dragon's head sword fell to the ground, and it became dull. And all this, it was all the work of Yi's nephew. He mistakenly thought that Yi was trying to steal the sword, caused his father to be injured by the grindstone. He was no longer able to cook. Yi had no choice but to leave his hometown. He went to a restaurant called tvseries 1. He decided to have a meal here. Xiaoqing introduced Yi to the restaurant. All the dishes in our restaurant are our signature dishes. You can order anything you like, but Yi only ordered a dish of cabbage in boiling water. Ordering Sichuanese food in a Cantonese restaurant. The chef instantly understood. He was up for a challenge. In a few moments the cabbage was served, but Yi only tasted one bite. He wanted to pay the bill. At that moment, the owner Qing came up and asked, "Is there something wrong with our food?" Yi said the food was too ordinary. The chef didn't like it. He stepped forward, and without saying a word, he wanted to compete. If the chef loses, he'll leave immediately. If Yi loses, I would have to wash the dishes here for a year. Soon the dish was served. This is a famous duck with 8 treasures. Ying tasted the chef's duck first. He was immediately impressed by how delicious it was. He was looking at Yi's duck, and it was getting cold. He reached out to touch the duck, but was burned. The skin of the duck cracked open. The aroma of the duck was so hot. It turns out, Yi had coated the duck with a layer of caramel to keep it warm, even though the duck was on the table. But it was still in the process of cooking, and no knife is used during the whole process, because the duck meat will turn to wood if it comes into contact with a knife. In the end, the duck bones were cracked by Kenichi's inner strength. The chef didn't believe him and took a bite. He changed his expression instantly. Then he left in silence. And that's how Yi became the head chef. And Kenichi was a bit unconvinced. He wanted to test his knife skills against Yi.